poppin', peeps? It's your boy M for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the weekend reading. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. Would love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, guys, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Virgo. So let's go ahead and get it cracking, man. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope we're all looking towards a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and spending time with me. Hope you guys enjoy your stay. So let's see what's up, man. Starting out here with Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on, everybody? What messages do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours? All right, my Virgo peeps, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we shall see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Virgo, overall energy for you this weekend is going to be the Knight of Wands. You might be dealing with a fire sign for a few of ya. Having a look here at your current energy, we got the King of Cups in reverse. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got the Eight of Swords. And then lastly, for my Virgo peeps, is going to be the Chariot card. You might be dealing with a Cancerian as well. So having a look here into your weekend, Virgo, Knight of Wands here to the King of Cups in reverse. What I'd say here for you, Knight of Wands card is the card of wanting to kind of drift away from something. So I definitely feel like this is about disconnecting emotionally right now. You seem to be kind of drifting away from a situation on an emotional level. I mean, taking a look at what it is you're dealing with the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is the energy of feeling like something is stuck inside your mind. It's like your mind is replaying something on repeat. So I feel like ultimately, in order to get someone off your mind or to get a situation off your mind, you're trying to tap out of your emotions. You're like, well, if I don't trigger an emotional response, then more than likely I'm not going to end up overthinking about a certain person or a certain situation. So it's like if there's no emotion there at all, I'm not going to be overthinking. Taking a look at the outcome that's present, we got here the Chariot. You really just want to get somebody or a situation off your mind this weekend, so you're going to be doing your best to be able to do that. Now, here would be my best advice for anybody who's struggling with overthinking about something. Whether you're overthinking about a person, a situation that occurred, maybe you got the future and anxiety and worries that are going on and playing on repeat in your head. At the end of the day, the easiest way to be able to let go of overthinking is to no longer try to control what it is your mind is thinking about. When we really think about it, guys, we don't always have control in the sense of what our mind is thinking. You know, we can personally think about certain types of things, but how do you know necessarily if it was your thought? The thing about us being one collective consciousness is that we can pick up on the thoughts of others. Every time, for example, my girlfriend ends up singing a song, right? She'll be singing a song in her head. I'm instantly singing it out loud. And she'd be like, I was just singing that in my head. And I was like, oh, well, I picked up on it. Because at the end of the day, we're all interconnected. So we can pick up on the thought forms of other people, whether they're right next to us or thousands of miles away. And with that all being said, every time you're thinking about something, it doesn't always mean that that thought originated from you. So what's important to recognize is that we can't always control our thoughts. And the more power we give to our thoughts and the more we keep trying not to think about something, the more we inevitably think about it. Now, many of you guys have heard me say this, so when I say, if I tell you not to think about a pink elephant, the first thing you're going to think about is a pink elephant. The conscious mind and subconscious mind, the subconscious mind does not register the words, don't think about this. All your subconscious registers is pink elephant. So your conscious mind might be able to hear, don't think about this, don't think about that, but your subconscious, which makes up 95% of your brain, is only going to think about, oh, pink elephant, right? So with that all being said, guys, for your next 72 hours coming into your weekend, Virgo, if you want to get something off your mind, if you want to stop overthinking, let your mind free roam. Let it think about whatever it needs to. Don't attach an emotional response to it. Just let your mind think it out. Because inevitably your mind's going to get bored and it's going to start thinking about other stuff. So for those of you that are overthinking, just detach, let your mind do its thing. If you're thinking about a person, if you're thinking about a situation constantly, instead of trying to think about something else, that's only going to make you think about it more. And instead of trying to push out of it and resist it and fight it, just accept it and embrace it. That would be my best advice, because when you do that, inevitably your mind's going to get bored and then it's going to jump onto something else. So if you want to stop overthinking this weekend, let your mind roam free. All right, Virgos, I think that'll best help you in this situation, especially for those of you right now that have a lot on your mind and that are overthinking, or those of you that are anxious, or those of you that are just trying not to have this emotional overthinking situation going on. Just detach from it. Don't have any emotion to it. Just let your mind think what it needs to, and inevitably it's going to move on forward, okay? Hopefully that advice helps out, all right? All right, Virgo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So I want to write down our sign list for today. We did start out with the earth signs, so I'm going to go ahead and do earth. We'll do earth, fire, water, air. So I'm going to do that for today. So let me go ahead and jot that down real quick. Earth, fire, water, and air. So that's going to be the lineup for today. Earth, fire, water, air. And let's go ahead and begin. So we did our Virgo already. So we're going to go ahead and check out the Leo. Let's see what we got going on here for the birthday peeps, baby. What do we got going on here for the zodiac signs of Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 72 hours, baby. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 72 hours. All right, my Leo. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll see what we got for your weekend, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Leo, by the way, happy birthday, and I hope you're having an awesome season. Leo, overall energy for you is going to be the Ace of Swords. You might be dealing with an air sign for a few of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we got the Queen of Pentacles. Looking at what you're dealing with, we do got the Five of Cups. And then looking at the outcome for you, Leo, we have here the the Five of Wands. So, checking out your next 72 hours here, moving into your weekend, Leo. Ace of Swords here to the Queen of Pentacles. I think that some of you guys here are kind of having like a moment of truth. It's like a pretty big realization or breakthrough that maybe the way you've been spending your time isn't necessarily how you want to be spending it, and you can be spending it in better ways. I think that if you guys are coming to the realization that you've been spending a lot of time in grief or spending a lot of time in frustration, you're realizing that you want to start to move out of that energy. So taking a look at what you're dealing with, Five of Cups, it's the card of grief, you know, it's the card of looking at those three cups that have been knocked down, those three cups that have been knocked over, but not seeing the other opportunities that are right behind you. So the thing about the Five of Cups is that this individual over here is upset that these three cups are knocked over. He's lost something that he's cared about, but what he doesn't realize is that something fulfilling is still out there for him. So I do feel like this is representing your weekend here, Leo. It's like at the end of the day, I've been in a place of grief. Definitely with the Five of Wands being the outcome, you've definitely been in a place of stress. And with that being said, you want these energies to transform. You want these energies to change. You really want to detach right now from these lower vibrating energies and tap into something a lot more lighthearted. So I think that moving into your weekend here, you're definitely going to work on incorporating more self-care, but you're also going to work on incorporating a more positive attitude. You know, maybe right now I'm tired of being in grief, I'm tired of being frustrated, so I want to look at my life in a different perspective. I want to start to be more positive. I want to start to smile more. I want to start to do more fun things. I want to incorporate maybe new things in my routine that are going to make me feel like a more happier and positive person. You know, whatever it may be to you, you're definitely in the space here, Leo, this weekend where it's like it's time to change things up. So you're moving out of this energy, and you're going to be doing everything you can to come up with the right game plan that works for you. So I love that, Leo. I like it, man. Everybody has to get to a point sometimes where they become self-aware of how they've been, and I think that that's, you know, your turn here. It's your turn where you're realizing that you're becoming self-aware that you've been in a period of grief, or you've been in a very, you know, unhappy energy or very frustrated energy, and you're not happy with that. That's not what you want for yourself. So you're going to be taking the steps accordingly to change and, you know, have an overall better attitude and to overall feel better. So I like that for you, Leo. I really do. Keep putting in that work, man. You know, it's a choice every day to be happy. You know, the happiest people don't always have the easiest lifestyles. They don't always have the easiest things going on in their lives, you know, but what do they have to be happy about? The good stuff. Because no matter how many bad things are happening, there's still something good happening as well in your life. There's still something to be grateful for. There's still something to smile about in this world. So do keep that in mind at all times, all right? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our earth, we did our fire, jumping on into the water. What do we got going on here for the lovely and amazing Cancer gang? What's up, baby? Messages for Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. 72 hours, okay? All right, Cancer, we're going to get this last shuffle, and we shall see what's up. Hopefully all is well. Cancerian, overall energy for you is going to be the King of Cups in reverse. You might be dealing with a water sign, fellow Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Looking at your current energy, you do have here a Queen of Pentacles. Looking at what you're dealing with, Cancer, you do have the Two of Cups reversed. And looking at the outcome for you, we do have here the Knight of Pentacles. So, Cancer, there does seem to be some sort of energy of detachment here showing showing up for you. You got here the Two of Cups reversed, typically the card that represents a disconnect or a weak signal right now between you and somebody else. Now, breaking down these cards here, King of Cups reversed being the overall energy, that's the energy here of emotional detachment. You're not feeling like you really have your emotions together. You might feel like your emotions are a bit all over the place this weekend. And if that's the case here for you, I feel like Queen of Pentacles is representing that you'd rather have more alone time and you'd rather spend more time and keep to yourself here. So Cancer, if you feel like your emotions are kind of up, down, and all around town, this weekend you're probably going to want to be in recluse. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is stating, I want to, cherish my time. I want to spend time with myself, and I kind of just want to take a break here from all other individuals that are surrounding me. So maybe you had a rough week. You could have had a week that was kind of filled with a lot of energies that's drained you emotionally. Maybe you were just dealing with really intense environments. Maybe it was heavy at work. Maybe it's been heavy in your family recently. Maybe it's been heavy in your relationships. Whatever the case may be, I just feel like you've been navigating through lots of heavy energies, and you're just like, okay, I need a fucking break. I feel like now, after stating all this, the Two of Cups reversed isn't so much like a disconnect in the sense of like a breakup, but it's just a break. That's what it really comes down to. I think the Two of Cups reversed here is saying, yeah, I need a break right now from social interaction and from connecting my energy with other people. The thing about Cancerians is that they're incredibly empathic, and because we end up soaking up so much energy in our surroundings, we need to rejuvenate ourselves. So with the Knight of Pentacles showing up here for the outcome for you, Knight of Pentacles here says, right now, I just want to kind of take things slow. I want to relax. I want to really just kind of unravel from all the heavy energies that I've dealt with, so that I can go ahead and kind of get to a more neutral and grounded space. So yeah, Cancer, I see that for you. Totally understand where you're coming from too. Happens with me all the time. With my kind of career, with my line of work, I take on energies every day, including very, very heavy energies as well. That's why it's my duty to always make sure that I ground myself at the end of the day, because if I don't, I'm going to be holding on to that energy as much as possible. And the one thing you want to do, especially being a tarot reader or somebody who's highly sensitive, is you want to make sure that you release the energies of other people and other types of environments that you've experienced day in and day out. Otherwise, it's going to continue to soak up and you're going to feel incredibly overwhelmed. So Cancers, it's going to be a pretty rejuvenating weekend here. All right, Cancerian, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, there was a donation real quick, so let me say a proper thank you. If I can get my mouse over here to scroll. Justin, thank you, Justin Rivers, aka the Dragon Emperor. Thank you, man. Thanks for the $9.99. I missed you all. Remember, everybody, to keep riding that wave. Absolutely, brother. Miss you too, man. I hope all is going well. Thank you for your donation, man. Really, really appreciate that. And hell yeah, man, you got to keep on keeping on. Life is gonna kick our ass all the time. There's nothing we can do about it. It's inevitable that life is going to kick our butt. But we got to keep on keeping it popping, pushing, and moving motherfucking forward, because shit happens, man. We always got to keep on going forward. The one thing that I love so much about that statement, going forward, is that we can't go backwards. We can't stay where we are. Life is always going to be that number one thing that just keeps on moving. And you can choose to let life pass you by, or you can choose to keep moving with it. So that's the one thing that I love so much. And that's why you guys always hear me say, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Because there's nothing else that you can do, So thank you for the donation, man. And yeah, man, keep on riding that wave, bro. All right, baby. So we did our earth, we did our fire, we did our water. Diving on into the air signs, let's go ahead and have a look here at the beautiful and amazing Aquarius gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Aquarian. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, in the next 72 hours. Sorry, guys, I'm on daily reading time, not weekend reading time. Messages for Team Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Aquarian, we're going to grab ourselves one last shuffle, and we shall see what's up, man. Hopefully, all is well. Aquarius, overall energy for you is going to be the Strength in reverse. So you could be dealing with a Leo here for a few of you guys. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got the King of Cups. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got here the Six of Pentacles. And then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Knight of Wands in reverse. So Aquarius, having a look here at you guys real quick. By the way, sorry, I have to announce this, Aquarius. Sorry to interrupt your reading. Somebody was asking, hey, I received an offer to get a reading from you on Instagram. Was that you or was it a fake? Guys, it is fake. I do not offer personal readings, and at some point when I inevitably do, you guys will figure out how to do it the right way. What's so interesting to me, man, about these people that are copying me on Instagram and coming up with fake accounts is that they're taking my whole bio too, which my bio literally says, this is the only IG account for Cancer Moons Tarot. I will not DM you for personal readings. So if you guys want to know what my real Instagram is CancerMoons.tarot. That is it. You know, there's a new one that's floating around with like three O's in the moon. There's another one that has S at the end of tarots. That's not what it is. If you guys want to know what my Instagram is, it's in every description of every video. You can always find it on my channel. Just go to the description, guys. You'll get all the official social medias. I will never personally DM you. I will never reach out to you personally for any sort of reading or trying to solicit readings from you guys too. So what I find very funny though is that the fakes will copy saying that in the bio, I won't reach out or DM you for a personal reading, and then they'll still do it anyways to try to scam you guys. So guys, please be mindful. I can't stress it enough. I don't want y'all getting scammed, but you gotta look between the lines, man, because these guys are smart the way they do it. So just remember, you wanna know if I really followed you, always check my YouTube page. My YouTube page is gonna have every verified social media account I own in the description below, all right? All right, guys, and please do report them when you come across individuals that are scamming. I would greatly appreciate that as well. All right? All right, guys. So we finished that conversation. Aquarius, my apologies. Getting back into your video now. Let's go ahead and have a look here. So starting off with your overall energy, we do have the Strength card in the reverse, and taking a look at your current energy, we do have here the King of Cups. What I'd say here for you, Aquarius, coming into your next 72 hours is that you're in a position right now where you are definitely not feeling like you're in the strongest moment ever, but I will say that you're doing everything you can to keep yourself grounded. I mean, taking a look at what it is you're dealing with the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is the energy of equal give and take. So what this looks like to me for you guys is that you're definitely in a space right now where you're trying to be as calm and collected as you can, and somebody else here seems to be incredibly supportive for you too. So for any Aquarians right now that may feel like you're not in the strongest place, I do feel like there's somebody here that wants to be able to be that support for you as well. There's somebody here that does want to be that shoulder to cry on or that shoulder to lean on too. Having a look at the outcome that's present, Knight of Wands in reverse, I think that ultimately, Aquarius, maybe you're not entirely comfortable leaning on somebody else, considering that you guys can be incredibly self-sufficient signs. But what I would say for you is that this weekend, if you tap into your vulnerability a little bit and you allow yourself to throw that weight a little bit off your shoulders and maybe have somebody else counterbalance it with you, you might have a really good experience. So for any Aquarians here that are basically feeling this way, where you're not feeling the super strongest, but you're trying to keep yourself together, don't be afraid to be vulnerable here this weekend. I definitely feel like people in your life want to be there for you. They want to have that moment where they can, have you lean on them and they can support you. Other people here want to be a rock for you as well, I guess is what the message is getting across. So don't be afraid to allow yourself to be vulnerable here, to open up to people who care. All right? All right, baby. So as far as what I'm getting for Aquarians here, if any of you guys are feeling like not the strongest, there's a lot going on, you're really emotionally overwhelmed, I get that you want to keep it together yourself, but just don't be afraid to lean on somebody else, man, because you have people in your environment, in your life that genuinely care about you. So don't worry about that. Nobody here is going to judge you on how you feel. People are there to love you, and people are there because they want to support you. So essentially, this message is just that reminder here, Aquarius, that people do love and care for you, and that you do have tons of support. Don't be afraid to utilize it, okay? And you know what? Sometimes even me personally, right? I need to hear that message, because as a Cancer myself, I kind of relate. When I'm going through my own stuff, even when I'm not feeling the strongest, even when I have so much happening on an emotional level, I hold it all in. I tend to keep it to myself, and I try to deal with it, and I try to manage my own feelings and emotions. But then I start to remember, I have a beautiful partner that I can talk to anytime, day and night, that'll be there for me if I need somebody to be there for me. I have a beautiful family. I have beautiful friends. I have a beautiful extended family. I have so many people in my life that if I really needed somebody to be there for me or somebody to just talk to and vent, they would be there for me in a heartbeat, in an instant. And I feel like even though I have all of that opportunity, I spend a lot of time not utilizing it when we should be able to utilize it. So Aquarius, just know you're loved, man. People care about you. They want to be there for you. If you're feeling this way, guys, don't be afraid to reach out this weekend, all right? All right, Aquarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, By the way, I saw a weird comment in the comment section of somebody asking if I still need like 700 pounds of weed. Guys, I don't smoke weed like that. I know it was obviously a troll, but just to throw that out there, a lot of people get the misconception that like I hit the peace pipe every day and like that's how, you know, I am. And like in my past, when I used to talk incredibly fast, people thought I was doing cocaine. You know, I don't do any drugs. I barely smoke weed. The most recent time, the reason I don't smoke weed is because it used to give me like a lot of anxiety and like a giant panic attack. But I recently did have weed again. I want to say about like a month or two ago while I was at a party. And at the end of the day, this was like the first time in years I didn't have a panic attack and actually enjoyed the experience. So I have nothing against marijuana. You know, you guys want to Cheech and Chong it up, go for it. You know, a lot of my friends smoke. It is what it is. That there's nothing wrong there at all. But for me personally, I never liked it. I had a great experience in my previous and most recent experience, but I'm not that person who Cheech and Chongs it up every day, you know? So I like being sober, baby. My only thing is nicotine and caffeine. That's what I be running on every day, basically. So that's what I'm on, all right? All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our first batch of zodiac signs, dumping on in. That's a new one. Diving on in to our earth signs again. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Capricorn, man. What do we got going on? Just give me one sec, guys, as my cards are kind of flying all over the place. All right, Capricorn, let's see what's up with you, baby. Messages for Team Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Team Capricorn, we're going to get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we shall see what's up, man. Hopefully all is well. Cappy, overall energy for you is going to be the King of Wands. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Sag, or Leo. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got the Page of Wands. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got here the Nine of Swords in reverse. And then looking at your outcome here is going to be the Justice card in the reverse. So having a look here into your weekend, King of Wands all the way to the Page of Wands. What I'd say here for you, Capricorn, is that coming into your weekend, guys, I definitely feel like there is something you're pretty interested in here. Page of Wands is the card of interest. It's the card of like wanting to explore something that maybe you're passionate about, or maybe something you have a very strong interest towards. And I think that with the King of Wands here, that's the energy of saying, okay, I'm going to take action and explore it. So what I say here for you, Capricorn, is this weekend, you're going to take action on something you have quite the interest in. Now, I feel like you're fearless here, because taking a look at what it is you're dealing with, Nine of Swords in reverse, this is the energy of being fearless. You're not nervous, you're not worried, you're really going for something here, and taking a look at the outcome that's present, Justice card in reverse, you're going towards something even if you feel like the odds aren't in your favor. And you know what? Sometimes it's the best time to do it, man. A lot of people always think that the odds need to be in their favor in order for something to be successful, but that's not necessarily always the case. You never know what kind of odds are going to get you what you need to get. There could be a 1% chance of success, and you can land on that 1%, okay? So Capricorn, I like this energy, man. I feel like you're diving into something, and you're saying if it works out, cool. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Whether we're talking about going on a date with somebody, you have no idea, you never met them yet, this is the first time, fuck it, see what happens. Maybe this is the energy of applying to a job, and it's a really hard to get into this job, but fuck it, let's see what happens. I'm interested in it, you know? So I really feel like you're going for something this weekend, and you guys are really just putting it all out there, but you're also content with whatever the outcome may be. If the outcome works in your favor, that's cool, that's amazing. If it doesn't, it's fine, because you're mastering the mentality right now of if it's meant to be, it's going to, and if it's not meant to be, it was never meant to be, and it is what it is, and you're okay with that. You're very accepting here of no matter whatever the outcome may be, I'm completely going for it and seeing what happens. So I like that, Capricorn. I hope whatever does unfold for you, you continue to be content and happy with it, and best of luck to y'all here, okay? Depending on whatever it is you're doing, because like I said, you might be going after love this weekend, you might be going towards trying to get into this new job or this academy that has like a low success rate of accepting people, whatever it may be for you, really go for it, man. Go balls to the wall. If it works, it was meant to be. If not, you'll find where you're meant to go, okay? All right, baby. Let's go ahead and move on now into our fire signs and take a look here at the Sagittarius gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours? All right, my Saggy, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, man. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Sagittarius, overall energy for you is going to be the Two of Cups. Hello, you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Having a look at your current energy, we do got the Four of Cups. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got the Page of Swords. And then looking at the outcome here for your weekend, we got here the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So, as far as what I'm seeing here for you, Sagittarius, with the Two of Cups here all the way to the Four of Cups, I think right now you're pretty much happy with some sort of connection in your life. But at the same time, since you're so twirled up and invested in whatever that connection may be, you're also tuning out other people or other situations. Capricorn, if you're in the Sagittarius, you might be dealing with a Capricorn though. Sagittarius, if you're in the honeymoon phase right now, maybe you met somebody new and you guys are starting your relationship and it's something new, it's fresh, and you're in that honeymoon stage, you might potentially be ignoring everybody else because you're spending every day with your partner. You know, that could be the energy showing up here for a few of you, but if that's not the case, you know, Two of Cups could be representing right now I'm really focused on my work, so I'm ignoring everybody. Right now I'm really focused on a project I've been doing, so I'm ignoring everybody. Or right now I'm really focused on connecting with me, so I'm ignoring everybody. The point is that you're connected really, really well to something right now, so you don't really have yourself open to everything else because you're pretty much focused on one thing. Looking at what you're dealing with, you are dealing with the Page of Swords, so I do feel like Sagittarius, if you've been too busy for other people are starting to get interested in what it is you're busy doing. So, just saying, for any Sagittarians here that have a new boo and you're keeping it on the low, your friends and family member might start stalking you, okay? Your friends and family member might start getting suspect and do a little bit of investigating. Just throwing that out there. So, for any Sagittarians that are maybe keeping a relationship private or a new type of person in their life secret, you know, it's a matter of time before somebody snoops around and finds out. Just throwing that out there, okay? Nonetheless, though, here for you, Sagittarius, looking at the outcome that's present, you do have here the Seven of Cups in reversed. Seven of Cups in reversed here is the energy, once again, of not focusing on other options and everything else. You are very focused on one thing and one thing only. So I don't know if you got a new boo here, Sag, or if you're really, really invested right now into your job. Maybe some of you guys this weekend are so invested into a brand new video game that you are not talking to anybody. That video game is on your agenda all weekend long. It could be something as simple as that. So do take it how it resonates to you, whether or not it's about you feeling connected to your friend and wanting to not really be around anybody else, your lover, your new boo, your video games, whatever it may be. That's the energy that I see here for you. So I think you're going to be very focused up on something specifically this weekend. And if other people are feeling left out, they're going to be keeping an eye on you. So just throwing that out here, Sag. If other people are feeling left out in your life, they're going to be doing a bit of investigating to see what it is you're up to. Then they may even inevitably reach out and say, hey, why have you been so MIA? So just throwing that out there, guys. If you have been a little bit unbalanced, and you haven't been giving any sort of energy or attention to other individuals in your life, they might start asking questions. So that could actually end up resonating here for this weekend as well, where certain friends might reach out and be like, yo, Sagittarius, where the heck you been at? You know? All right, Saggy, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we finished up our fire, diving on in now to our water. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Pisces gang. What do we got going on for the fish, baby? Messages for Team Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac of Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, my Piscean, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this one last shuffle, and we'll see what's up, man. Hopefully all is well. Pisces, overall energy for you is going to be the Nine of Wands. So, you might be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, Leo. Looking at your current energy, Piscean, we do got here the Six of Wands. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got here the Ace of Swords. And looking at the outcome for your weekend, Piscean, we got here the King of Cups in reverse. So, Pisces, in your next 72 hours, let's go ahead and talk about it. Well, with the Nine of Wands here to the Six of Wands, you're definitely in a space here this weekend where I think you're getting a little bit more comfortable. Nine of Wands is is usually that energy of feeling very hesitant, not wanting to open up, holding a lot in, keeping a lot to yourself. But when you look at the Six of Wands here, this is a person who's feeling much more confident. Also, the Six of Wands can be a card that's identified as transformation, and it could be a card as well that talks about somebody who's confident and very expressive. So I feel like if you've been very quiet, or if you felt very uncomfortable speaking about certain things, Piscean, moving into your weekend, you seem to be a lot more confident in getting something off your chest or embracing something about yourself, because Nine of Wands could be the energy too of feeling like your shine is dimmed. And now with the Six of Wands being your current energy for the weekend, you might feel like you can finally start to shine because you're embracing who you truly are. Now, having a look at what you're dealing with, Pisces, you're dealing with the Ace of Swords. I feel like this weekend you're going to be confronted with truth, and the truth that you'll be confronted with is I don't have to hold back here at all. I think that that's what's going to be the deep realization and moment of truth that many of you guys are going to have. If you've been holding back something in your life, if you've been nervous about opening up about something, whatever the case may be, you're realizing I never had to be. And with that energy showing up here for you, it feels so dang good to no longer be holding back, but instead to be out there and to have everything out there and to have all the cards laid out on the table. Looking at the outcome that's present for you, King of Cups in reverse. Granted, it's going to feel a little awkward at first to either open up about something, Pisces, or embrace something this weekend. It's going to feel a little awkward. It's going to take time for you to feel entirely comfortable with it. Regardless though, guys, I see you guys doing it, and I think it's awesome. Here's the thing. Maybe you guys are nervous to tell somebody how you feel. This weekend, you might be opening up about that. Maybe there's a part of yourself you're afraid to show your friends and family. Well, this weekend, you're saying, fuck it, I'm going to own who I really am and show them who I am. And if that's the case, people are going to see what you've hid, people are going to see what you've held back, and there's literally zero judgment. Nobody feels any type of way, I think, in general, that is going to show up in like a negative way. Like nobody has any negative opinions, I guess, is the best way that I can put it here for you, Pisces. And even though it may be uncomfortable at first to be truly open about something, the more open you are with it, the more comfortable you're going to be over time. So for any Pisceans here that have felt held back, that have felt unconfident about owning something or getting something off their chest, I see you doing it here this weekend, and you're only going to become more comfortable and more confident over time. All right, cool. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, Pisces Love 5, thank you so much for the $4.99. Really, really appreciate that. Thanks as always, Ant, and have an awesome weekend. You as well, my love. Thank you for your donation, and have an awesome weekend as well. All right, baby. So we finished up our earth, our fire, our water, diving on in here to the air signs. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the beautiful Gemini gang. What do we got going on, everybody? Messages for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, my Gemini. We're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Gemini, overall energy for you is going to be the Eight of Cups in reverse. So you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Having a look here at your current energy, we got the Three of Swords in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we do got here the King of Swords in reverse. And then looking at your outcome, Gemini, we do have here the Ace of Wands. So Geminis, what's going on here in your weekend? Let's go ahead and talk about it. Eight of Cups in reverse here, all the way to the Three of Swords in reverse. You're jumping back into an energy essentially, Gemini, of I've moved on. I feel okay. You know, I think that with the Three of Swords in reverse happening here, it's like I feel healed, I feel good, I feel fine. And I think that you're in kind of a position where you were feeling this way on and off. Like sometimes you felt healed, you felt okay, and then other times you were like, oh shit, I'm not healed at all, I'm still feeling a lot of feelings. So I feel that moving into your weekend here, you're getting back into the energy where you're like, I'm okay, I'm accepting of a situation, I'm alright, I'm healed, I'm fine. But taking a look at what it is you're dealing with the King of Swords in reverse. What's happening here this time, though, Gemini, is that you can tell that you're not lying to yourself. And I think that's a really wonderful feeling, because a lot of you guys here are going to realize in your past, right, you've told yourself you were okay when you knew you weren't. But this weekend, King of Swords in the reverse showing up, you're telling yourself you're okay. But this time you know you mean it because you're not lying to yourself, because truly, that's what you feel. The thing about King of Swords in reverse is King of Swords in reverse is no longer having boundaries. It's the energy of being able to be vulnerable and being able to feel how you truly feel. So for any Geminis here that have had a struggle in regards to moving on from something, whether it be love, whether it be any situation you went through, I think for a while, you felt like, I'm over it, even though you knew you were lying to yourself. You knew you weren't really over it. Moving into the weekend, though, now, you can finally feel and finally say, holy crap, I actually moved on. I actually have healed. And with the outcome showing up here with the Ace of Wands, you're very excited here now because now you're free and you have the ability to go anywhere. Ace of Wands is that card of I'm ready to have my new beginning. I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to see what else is out there because now I'm excited. Ace of Wands is definitely that card of embracing excitement here too. So for any Geminis that are resonating with this, the essential story here says, in your past, you said you were over something, but the truth is that you were lying. Well, coming into this weekend, you're going to tell yourself you finally are over something, and you're going to know that you actually meant it because when you take a look at how you feel, you're like, oh shit, I really have moved on, and I'm happy about it, and I'm excited now because that means I get to be free from this situation and open myself up to whatever potentially can come next, all right? I like that, man. It's such a liberating and freeing feeling when we officially do move on because now we know we're no longer holding ourselves back. We're giving ourselves the opportunity to invest now in our futures. All right? All right, Gemini, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Heaven Brooke says, I'm crying at this reading because you hit it on the head, Gemini Moon. I'm happy that it resonated, my love. Please don't cry, though. Wipe those tears, okay? Hopefully they're happy tears, but more than happy that that resonates with you. You know, Mark says it resonates with me as well. I'm gonna delete old girlfriend pics. Oh yeah, that's a big move, dude. Good for you. Good for you. I know that me personally, being a Cancer, right, deleting pictures was always the hardest. Deleting pictures was always the hardest, and I think that that always hits home for everybody too, man, when it comes towards letting go of those photos, because then that makes it feel even more real. It's actually incredibly powerful, deleting photos that you have with certain people. It's a very powerful thing to do, because when you do that, it's erasing that, you know, it's letting go. It shows it on a physical level, and you will definitely feel incredibly liberated in doing so. You know, it takes a lot of people courage to make sure they get it done, but just remember, for those iPhone users out there, you might be able to delete a photo, but you gotta still delete it twice. You gotta go to that deleted folder and make sure that you wipe them, all the photos that are in that deleted folder. So do keep that in mind. I remember I was like, yeah, I'm on my iPhone right now. I'm gonna go ahead and delete all these pictures of people and whatever. I wanna move on. I deleted all of them, and then I realized, oh wait, I gotta delete them again because there's another folder. And then I started to feel like, fuck, why couldn't it just all go the first time? Because now I'm feeling hesitant to hit the button. Okay? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we finished up our second batch of zodiac signs for the day. Moving on to our last and final batch, we're going to go ahead and check out our earth signs in just a second. I believe we're on the Taurus. Yes, we'll be on the Taurus in just a second. I'm just going to take a quick break, guys, and then we'll move on in. Damn, Julia goes, even the iCloud too. Yeah, man, you got to get to the iCloud too. Apple is just interesting, man. There's everything that's backed up and saved. It's so fucking hard to get rid of stuff. Yeah. Mark's talking about the USB drive. Nice. See, that's easy though, because once you go ahead and you completely wipe it, it's wiped. It's wiped for sure. All right, man. We're gonna get back into it in a sec. Gonna take a quick water break. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you guys are enjoying your stay here at De La CancerMoonsTarot. Hopefully, you guys are having fun. Appreciate y'all being here. Really, really appreciate it, man. Shout out to the people that come out Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love, and thank you for your support. So, going on to the last four signs, starting out here with Taurus, let's go ahead and take a look. What do we got going on here for the bull gang, baby? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 72 hours, what information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, in the next 72 hours. All right, my bull gang, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, man. Hopefully all is well. Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be the Queen of Wands in reverse. Having a look here at your current energy. Excuse me. We got the Five of Cups in reverse, looking at what you're dealing with. Empress reversed, and then looking at your outcome. We do have here the Nine of Swords in reverse. So, Taurian, we do got all reversals across the board, but as always, you know with me, that's not always such a bad thing. So, taking a look here into your weekend, Taurus, we got the Queen of Wands reversed and the Five of Cups reversed. This is actually positive, because Queen of Wands reversed is the card of not feeling like you're in your power. It's the card of feeling like you can't affirm something or that you can't take initiative. Queen of Wands reversed is usually that energy of just not really feeling powerful. But with the Five of Cups reversed showing showing up as your current energy, that cancels out the Queen of Wands reverse. So what this means here for you guys is that moving into your weekend, you're moving past the energy of feeling powerless. You know, having a look at what you're dealing with the Empress reversed. You've been feeling like you've been stuck and stagnant. You've been feeling like you haven't had the ability to grow. And that usually happens when people feel powerless because they're not going to have the drive or initiative to keep moving forward or to get things done or to have the motivation to get started. So I feel like for many of you Taurians, if you've been experiencing very low energy, if you've been experiencing the feeling of being powerless or not having enough confidence or feeling like your shine has been dimmed, there's going to be a turnaround here for you moving into the weekend where things are starting to go the opposite direction. You're starting to get your power back. You're starting to get your drive back, your motivation back, your energy back. And honestly, it's a very relieving feeling. Looking at the outcome that's present here, you got here the Nine of Swords reversed. Nine of Swords reversed here is the card of feeling relieved. You know, when you have the Nine of Swords upright, that is the card of feeling whacked out, feeling like you were really anxious, you got a lot going on in your mental. But when you have the Nine of Swords in reverse, man, that is sweet, sweet relief. So I love this for you, Taurus. You're really starting to get back into your power here and show the true power of the bull. Good on you, man. I love that for you guys. All right, Taurus, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So all of our earth signs are officially done for today. Jumping on into our fire, let's go ahead and have a look here at the wonderful Aries gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on here for Aries this weekend? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, my beautiful Aries peeps, let's see what we got going on, man. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Aries, overall energy for you is going to be the Star card in reverse. So you might be dealing with an Aquarius for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got the Three of Swords in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we do have here the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And then looking at your outcome, guys, we got here the Six of Swords in reverse. So, Aries, as far as what I'm seeing for you guys moving into your weekend, Star in reverse here to the Three of Swords reverse. What this is essentially saying to me is that right now, you might feel like you're kind of over something and you're wanting to separate yourself entirely. I think that with the Star card reversed here, it's showing that maybe there's a lack of faith, there's a lack of belief that something's going to work. And when you look at what you're dealing with, you're looking at the opposite of something working out. You know, Three of Pentacles in the reverse here is that card of something that isn't working out, no matter how hard you've been trying. And looking at the outcome that's present here, you do got the Six of Swords in reverse. Six of Swords showing up in reverse means that we feel like we've gotten nowhere. Even if we've taken one step forward, it feels like we've still taken 10 steps back. So Aries, I think you're really tired of a situation not going in a direction forward, not going into a brighter direction. No matter how much effort you've been putting into it, it just seems like it's been staying where it's at. And that's where you're starting to lose your faith here. Now, here's my best advice for people that are dealing with situations like this. If you feel like you're putting in all the effort, but of course, if the person you're dealing with isn't putting in that same exact effort, then unfortunately you're dealing with an unequal give and take situation. So if that's the case, don't put in as much if somebody else isn't willing to put in the same. Now, for another group of Aries, let's say you and somebody else are working really hard to try to resolve something, maybe take a step back and stop trying to work so hard. You know, usually the harder we work to try to make something happen, it tends to be even harder to make it happen because what we do is we create resistance. When we're trying really hard to make something happen, the universe is like, I see you trying really hard, and the key word is that the universe sees you trying. And all you're going to be granted back is the energy of trying because you are trying to make it work. You're not making it work. There's a difference between trying to do something and going ahead and getting it done. And that right there is the split with the universe. So if you're in Aries right now and you're like, man, something here is just not working out, try less. Don't try as hard. You know, if you love somebody, they love you, that's what matters. Remember the original values of whatever this relationship is, whether it's romantic or not. If you love somebody and they love you, that's what matters. You know, instead of doing everything you can to try to make things work, focus on enjoying time with one another. Smile with each other. Go on a date together if this is love and romance. If this is friendship, go hang out. Go, shoot the shit. You know, instead of thinking about all of the things that are not working, start rebuilding that foundation on why the two of you are connected in the first place. And then, over time, things will start to get a lot smoother when you realize the true value of the relationship, which is love. You know? Alright, so that's my best advice. Of course, take it if it does resonate, leave it if it doesn't. But if that does happen to be the story for you, you know, the more we try sometimes, the more resistance we're going to create. Sometimes we just got to try less and focus on, hey, I love you. Hey, you love me. Let's fucking enjoy time together, you know? All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our beautiful earth. We did our beautiful fire. Diving on into the water signs now. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Scorpio gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, my Scorpio peeps, we're going to get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Scorpio, overall energy for you is going to be the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You could be connecting with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got the King of Pentacles. Looking at what you're dealing with, we do have here the Queen of Cups in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for your weekend, Scorpio, we have here the Justice card. Cool. Claiming justice for the outcome. Pretty nice. So let's have a look at this one, all right? Five of Pentacles reversed here, all the way to the King of Pentacles, your overall energy to your current. What the Five of Pentacles in reverse here is saying is that no longer do you feel like you don't have the tools you need for success. Five of Pentacles upright is typically the card of feeling like you don't have what you need. It feels like you're stuck in lack. Well, with it showing up in the reverse position, you're no longer in an energy of lack. You're moving towards energies of abundance. And that's what I love to see, baby, because right next to that Five of Pentacles reversed is the King of Pentacles upright, which is that card of abundance. So you guys don't feel like you're lacking the tools anymore that you've needed for success. You feel like coming into the weekend here, I actually have all the tools I need to make it happen. Now, having a look at what it is you're dealing with, you are dealing with the Queen of Cups reversed, which could be representing that granted, you now know that you have the tools of what you need for success. Maybe you're not feeling so successful. Remember, guys, if we're talking about manifesting here, your emotions are incredibly powerful. The more successful of a person you feel like, the easier it is to attract success. You know, people don't understand the way that they value themselves is incredibly fucking important. Period. The way that people value themselves is so important. For the person who values themselves more, for the person who values themselves to the highest degree, is the person who's going to manifest more things. And you got to really, it really comes down to that. You know, if a person believes my value is worth $100,000 a year, they're going to be a person working a job making $100,000 a year. If you're a person that doesn't believe that you're valuable enough to be a rich individual or to make enough or to make a lot of money, you're not going to find yourself in a position of making lots of money because your value isn't equating to what it is you're manifesting. So always remember, guys, emotions play an incredibly powerful role when it comes towards getting what we want. You might be in the abundant mindset right now. You might have all the tools you need for success, but if you're not taking all those tools and adding in the emotion, you're doing yourself a disservice here. Nonetheless, though, Scorpio, with the outcome that's present showing up here as the Justice card here says you will get a sense of justice this weekend. You will definitely get a sense here of things going in your favor and things ruling in your favor. So that's overall good energy. But what I would say for Scorpios is that definitely take a look at your emotions this weekend and really do your best to put yourself in a good place emotionally. So let's say, for example, right now, in the past, you didn't feel like you had all the tools you needed to be a rock star. Okay, let's say that's always been your dream, to be a musician and a rock star. You said to yourself, well, I don't have my guitar, and because I don't have my guitar, I can't record music, and because I can't record music, I can't get myself out there and make a name for myself. So in your recent past, okay, I didn't have all the tools I needed to be a rock star. And because of that, it made you feel like you were lacking everything you needed. So you were saying to yourself, can't be a rock star without all these things. Well, let's say now you've bought the guitar, you got the music producing stuff, you got everything that you need in order to make your music and to put your music out into the world. Okay, now you have all the tools. That's fantastic. That's great. But if you're not putting your emotions into it, what exactly are you going to be producing? As many people know, there's no music without soul. There's no music without putting your genuine feelings and emotions into it. The more people that powerfully invest their emotions into their music, more people listen to their songs. More people vibe and connect and understand what their songs are because they can feel the emotion being expressed in it. So it's very important here, guys, to understand that having the tools is one thing. It's great. It's fantastic. But now the next part really relies on your attitude. It really relies on the energy you're putting into what you want. So regardless here, you will have things go in your favor this weekend here for you, Scorpio, but it's very important to make sure you get yourself in a good place emotionally to start creating more wonderful things. All right? Hopefully that made sense. If it didn't, I really do apologize. Hopefully that did make sense though, because like when it does come towards attracting and manifesting things, adding in that emotion, man, it just does wonders. All right, Scorpio, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did all our fire, all our water, all our earth. Last but not least, baby, let's see what we got going on here for the lovely and amazing Libra gang. What's going on, everybody? Messages for Team Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, my Libra peep. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last shuffle, and we shall see what's up. Hopefully, all is well. Libra, looking at the overall energy for you, we do have here the Wheel of Fortune in the reversed. Looking at your current energy, we got Empress in reverse. The Empress card is Libra energy. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got the Nine of Pentacles. And looking at your outcome, we do got here the Emperor. So Libra, stepping into your next 72, looking at your weekend, overall energy, Wheel of Fortune reversed. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse position, this could be symbolizing that you're connecting with a fixed sign, such as an Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, or potentially a Leo. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune reversed paired with the Empress in reversed, that right there is a feeling like you're going in circles. Why am I not growing? Why am I not expanding? Why am I on the same hamster wheel going around and around and around? So you definitely feel like you're dealing with a pretty repetitive cycle here. Maybe you guys are noticing that you're having a repetitive cycle in love. You know, ex-boyfriend treats me a certain way. Poof, new boyfriend treats me the same way. You know, maybe you guys are experiencing the same types of feelings when it comes towards your career. In my past, I felt unmotivated with this career. Now I'm in a new career and I still feel unmotivated. You know, we have to remember that the reason why cycles are repetitive is because there's something we're doing that's ultimately repetitive. For example, in our recent past, if we're talking about love and romance, if we felt that we weren't valuable enough to be unconditionally loved, we manifested and attract partners who weren't giving us unconditional love. And in our future now, in our present moment now, if you're with somebody who's not giving you unconditional love, maybe the repetitive theme is that you still don't really truly feel like you're worthy of that. You know, we have to remember that what we're doing in our past is going to keep on manifesting into our present moment unless something does inevitably change. So I think a lot of you guys are realizing that on the upside here for you, Libra. I think a lot of you guys are recognizing, okay, there's a lot of repetition happening here. There's something I got to change so that this repetition doesn't continue. I think you are recognizing that. I mean, looking at what you're dealing with the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is that card of confidence. It is that card of getting your confidence up here and making sure that when you see the value of what it is you have to offer, you don't want it to be the way you viewed yourself in the past. You want yourself to really shine here going forward into your future. Having a look at the outcome that's present, we got here the Emperor, baby. The Emperor is that card of bossing up. It truly is. It's the energy of recognizing what you're in control of. You might not be in control of certain situations sometimes of what it is you do attract, but what you are in control of is being the best version of yourself, which puts you in a position to manifest people that really vibe with that best version of you. So Libra, coming into your weekend, guys, you're really bossing up over here with the Emperor card and choosing to transform into your greatest version, choosing to transform into who you truly want to be and what it is you want to attract into your life. If you were unpleased with the past version of yourself, you don't want to continue to be that same version, manifesting the same situations over and over and over again. You want to change into the Libra that you're going to be incredibly happy to be. So coming into your weekend, guys, if any of you do resonate with this situation, I see y'all getting to work over here and saying, all right, it's no longer time for repetition. It's time for me to start getting what I know I'm worthy and deserving of. Love that for you. All right, Libra, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Guys, thank you all so much, man, for coming out to the weekend reading. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it and had fun. Thank you so much for being here, man. Shout out to the people that come out Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love, everybody. Thank you for your support. For everybody who sent in donations today, guys, those donations really do help out. Thank you so much for your generosity. It's incredibly appreciated. Thank you, man. Really, really means a lot. For everybody who's in the chat right now as well, if you could drop a like, that'd be awesome. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, man, means a lot. Shout out to the new peeps that are here too. If you're new here and you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe, baby. If you are new to the soul family here at CancerMoonsTarot, definitely consider subscribing. subscribing and hitting that notification bell to never miss when I upload and or go live. I do want to mention a couple things. I did upload today the fire signs for August 2022. So if you are an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, your video individually is posted already for the month of August. Check out your August monthly tarot reading. Coming up next week, I'm going to be knocking out the rest of the zodiac signs for August. So don't worry, guys. Stay tuned. Next week, we will get the rest of the zodiacs done for your August monthly tarot reading. So do not worry. It's coming as quickly as possible for you, okay? All right, guys. Also, there is a Book of Answers check-in that is still posted for the month of August 2022. If you haven't seen your Book of Answers check-in yet, feel free to check out that video. It gives you 2 intuitive messages for your month of August ahead. So if you want to go check it out, definitely feel free to, okay? All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here, man. I hope you guys have an awesome and fantastic weekend. Thank you guys for all your love and support always. I'm always going to appreciate you. And I hope you guys have a good one, man. So much love to my soul family. And guys, take care and have yourselves a good one. Later, everybody. Have a great weekend. Peace.